Hello people, I'm JABY KOAY, this is my guest Achara KIRK.
Hello.
And we are going to look at The Promise, official trailer with Christian Bale.
Tell me about Constantinople.
Oh, that's the guy from Star Wars.
Yes.
In the Grand Bazaar, you could buy the finest fashions from Paris
Isaac.
and London, the
Something
latest
Isaac.
automobiles from America. It can be horrible too, just like any great city.
Were you happy there?
It was a different life.
A toast to old friends and new.
Christopher Myers.
Chris is a star reporter for the Associated Press.
May I introduce Mademoiselle Achara?
You're going to become a doctor.
I hear a French accent.
I lived in Paris for many years, but I'm a proud Armenian.
Oh wow.
Mikhail, you make me feel I've come home.
These Germans want your Sultan to declare holy war.
Oh my God, what was that?
It's very dangerous for Armenians right now.
This is our opportunity. We will restore the great Ottoman Empire.
We cannot be here. We must leave.
What is the Associated Press doing here, Mr. Myers?
I'm reporting on the war.
There is no war here.
Wow.
Only the evacuation of the civilian population to a safer region.
You are using this so-called relocation as a cover.
What?
You trust no one. I have to get us out of here before there's no time left.
He wants us to help his family escape. We have to help them.
I'm a witness to history. How wonderful it must be to go back to the comfort of your American home and write about it.
We will make a stand. We will fight them from every rock.
Our revenge will be to survive.
Wow.
What'd you think?
I don't know a lot about Armenian history, so is it
Is it
something
like
to
the
do with
genocide?
genocide?
That's what I'm wondering, if it's
Yeah,
something to
because
do with
I don't know an awful lot about it. But if so, I think that's a really...
It's an unexplored story.
Yeah, it's a great story to tell. I was very excited when I saw it was the same director as the film Hotel Rwanda, which I really liked.
It was a powerful,
It was a very powerful, very moving
Yeah.
film, which portrayed a story not a lot of people knew about, but was very important to tell and was very moving.
Set during the last days of the Ottoman Empire, The Promise follows a love triangle between Michael, a brilliant medical student, a beautiful and sophisticated Anna, and Chris, a renowned American journalist based in Paris. It says nothing about Armenia or Armenians.
Yeah.
Where was the Ottoman Empire?
The Ottoman Empire is Turkey.
So Turkey borders on Armenia.
Yeah.
But she spent a lot of time in France, she said.
Yeah.
I think that it looks like a powerful movie, just like Hotel Rwanda. It's got a great cast of people. I like Isaac,
Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac. I like Christian Bale. The only time I didn't like Christian Bale was when he played Batman. The French lady Charlotte Le Bon.
Charlotte.
She seems like a really good actress. Any story about people being shoved out of their homes, like large groups of people based on their ethnicity, it's easy to sympathize for them. I don't know how this is going to sound, but I'm a big fan of the movie Schindler's List. It was a very powerful, moving tale.
Yeah.
I think that movies about genocides are important. Movies about targeting a specific ethnicity is important in order to just kind of highlight what those people went through.
Yeah, I think it helps for people to relate to their plight, and
Right.
it turns something perhaps conceptual into something that is more emotional.
Right.
So yeah, we can connect with it more.
Yeah, you can visualize it better.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm sure Charlotte Le Bon's really, she seems like a good actress. She does not look Armenian to me at all in the least.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're in Los Angeles, you have a good sense as to what Armenians look like. Glendale's right there. It's a very dense Armenian population. I've been around a lot of Armenian women, and they look nothing like her. That being said, maybe she looks like, if this is based on a true story, the real version of that person. Maybe she her features are similar.
Or it could just be Hollywood.
That's what I'm more inclined to think.
Yeah. Well, it's not like Oscar Isaac is.
But he's definitely ethnic.
Yeah.
And that's, I
He-
mean,
yeah,
at least he's ethnic.
Yeah.
And he could pass for anything. I mean,
Yeah, totally.
He's very ambiguous.
He totally is.
Oscar Isaac, I think, is Mexican.
Yeah.
And he just looks like he could be anybody. And so, almost like that guy, Strongarm, the British actor from Sherlock, Mark Strong.
Oh yes. Okay.
He's one of the best actors of our generation, and it's just like he can be anybody. That's why I'm forgiving of Oscar Isaac. But it's close to home. I know what Armenians look like, and she just doesn't resemble Armenians in the least. And if I was Armenian, I'd be pissed. I'd be livid. But I don't know what the real life doppelganger or whatever you want to call it, the real life version of that lady looks like, if she is in fact based on someone real. That's very specific. A French raised Armenian lady.
But unless part of the story, because we don't know, unless part of the story is that she doesn't look Armenian, maybe. They didn't say that.
They didn't say that. It seemed to be, they made a point. And I'm making this whole video about her. And how she's not Armenian. Forgiving that, it's just hard because there's so much appropriation of these roles that could go to ethnic actors.
Yeah.
But they kind of sort of make up for it by having Oscar Isaac in that role. But to your point earlier, they could have very well had an actor of that descent in that role. But Oscar Isaac is super fucking hot right now.
Yeah, and he's he's a very talented actor as well.
I mean, coming off of Star Wars and coming off of that movie with the cyborg.
Ex Machina?
Ex Machina. You're right. Like, they could have found someone of that descent to play that role.
They always can, but I understand that...
You gotta sell the movie.
You gotta sell the movie, so you have to find a really good actor who can also...
This is actually kind of fitting to the times right now, isn't it? Because there's a whole bunch of stuff going down in Turkey.
Yeah.
Right now. Mm-hmm. It's intense over there. Anyway.
Quite interesting history.
Yeah. I like the song Constantinople. You know that song?
Who is it by?
Istanbul. Constantinople.
Oh, I think I know it.
They Might Be Giants, I think, did the song.
You don't know how to spell Istanbul, clearly. Or Constantinople.
It's by the Four Lads.
Okay.
You judgmental bitch. God.
So much love for me today.
Istanbul, Constantinople now.
Looks like a good movie. I'm just mad about one thing. That's it. Other than that one thing irritating the shit out of me, I am on board with this film, and I hope it does well. I hope it gets seen.
Yeah.
And I am excited to see Oscar Isaac perform again.
Yes.
In Christian Bale.
Yes.
Thanks you guys so much for hanging out with us. Please check out Achara KIRK on the social media. Follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Check out my short films in the playlist below. There's a playlist link that you can click on and see some fun stuff, including a lightsaber fight. Follow this channel, subscribe, check out other reactions, reviews, and video game related videos. I'm JABY KOAY. This is
Achara KIRK.
Peace out. You're being mean. You're being mean.
Who, me?
Yeah. You're like, clearly you don't know how to spell Constantinople. Or Istanbul, for that matter.
Istanbul.
What? I'm doing a voice. You can go away.